of Phantasmagoria of Flower Dream.
It's time to
Yes, I
play
did that
as
on purpose.
Clock Lady.
So
Yeah.
we're going to talk like ASMR with Carrie time.
Where
Because
exactly
I have
is
to-
the lake on the
Welcome
flowers
to
growing?
Smash Team
Watch, just a
Tingles.
moment, you'll be able to see flowers. Anyway, yeah, Yuka's an asshole, but she's also,
Smash Team Tingles. Okay, but seriously though, I have to talk quietly because someone's sleeping now in the room next to me. Because we stayed up too late.
You should, play heavy metal on full blast.
How about no?
It's-
Don't be a coward, Carrie.
Dude,
No.
Evan, have you seen a Gretzko?
Yes, I have seen a Gretzko.
I feel like Carrie could be Tsuko, right? That's her actual name.
Who?
Tsuko, the main character. What's her actual name?
Gretzko.
Retsuko. That's right. There was a Tsuko somewhere in there.
It's a word contraction combining aggressive and Gretzko together.
Yeah.
I guess
No, I
there's
get
no
the
use
title.
teasing a fairy. Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones.
That too kind of looked like the sound.
Ah, something
Very
came.
good.
Where are you headed,
Oh,
Miss
did it?
Flower
Interesting.
Yokai? Naturally, to make flowers bloom all over the world. Wow, I already found the flower incident culprit.
Whew.
Yeah, Yuka's like the primary target because she's the yokai of flowers, and also she caused shit to happen in Lotus Land story. Actually, I'm not sure what the deal with Lotus Land story was. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, yokai appear near Reimu's shrine, and then Reimu just makes it to Yuka's mansion, but Yuka was asleep. And she had a clock. And that's why Carrie knows her as Clock Lady.
That's my favorite because the clock is like twice her size, and she's holding it and she sleeps with it like a stuffed animal. I mean, I don't know about her, but that does not sound like it would be comfortable.
I was about to
don't
ask
knock
if you would
me.
sleep with a giant clock, Carrie.
I would not sleep with a giant clock. 'Cause imagine if you used that as an alarm clock, how loud that would be. And I put my alarm clock when I wake up in the morning on the lowest volume setting, and it still startles me. So I couldn't imagine having a giant clock blaring right in my ear.
You know, I have a tendency
What if
to
it's
just
the-
automatically wake up like 5 seconds before my alarm goes off.
That's so strange.
Dude, you know what I did this morning? This is the best way to wake up. You ready for this?
Alright,
So I went to bed at like 1 a.m.
okay.
and I woke up at 6:30, and I just laid in bed for 2 hours. Slowly for 2 hours, waking up.
Waking
felt
up,
very-
breaking up.
I felt very well rested,
This
actually.
is what it's like to
That's
be.
nice.
I'm sorry for singing a Shadow the Hedgehog song, guys.
Honestly, I'm never forgiving you. I hit the desk so hard that hurt my hand a lot.
I heard
Oh.
it.
Yeah, I heard it too, but I didn't realize it was that loud.
Hey guys, what if Shadow the Hedgehog was in Touhou? Hey, he has a gun. He could play. And hey, he has those jets on his shoes too. He could be a Touhou character.
That's true. And y'all can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, we can hear ya.
Okay, I have the microphone like right up to my mouth.
You mean like this?
You,
not quite that much.
you said me and okay so quickly. I thought you said you can hear my yokai, right? And I was like, no, sorry.
Carries a yokai.
Carrie's a yokai, or she owns a yokai.
The yokai
Two
of
very
what?
different things.
Of course that can't be true. This is the only flower in Gensokyo that doesn't wither. Which one? Oh hey, something new! The flowers that bloom above the ground are very bright, so they symbolize life. Someone came again. Jeez, ever since the flowers started blooming above ground, everyone has been going wherever they want. At the same time, flowers are as transient as death, so they symbolize death. Mysterious, isn't it? There aren't many flowers blooming in this world. Jeez, for the love of God, what are you doing here? Do I have to tell everybody that they're not invited?
She just like makes a habit, and she's just like, somebody walks up to her and she's like, sorry, you're not invited. And they're like, what? I'm at the bank. What? She's like, oh, sorry.
Not
Forced
invited.
to have it. I'm not invited. Kicks her out of the bank. It's not even her bank.
By the way, Yomu has an interesting technique where her charged up shot can actually cut through bullets. Like it'll make the bullets go bye-bye.
Wow, you'd have to be really precise with that, though.
Also, for some reason, this is not Yomu's theme, it's the stage theme from, it's the stage 5 theme from Perfect Cherry Blossom. The one that Will said sounded like you and Owen.
I just heard the motif that Gabe and I were talking about, actually.
No, you didn't, actually.
Moment
It's
you said
playing
no, I
right now.
swizzle. No. No, it just happened again. The
Yeah.
boo-dee-dee-dee-dee.
That's
It
the only
repeats
time
it
happened.
multiple times.
That was the only time it
Yeah.
happened in that run, though.
Guarantee
How
you
it
it did not.
goes, but they do come for happy events, right? Do you know why flowers can be a symbol of death as well as happiness? Why am I having idle banter with a yokai here?
Hey, this song sounds like you and Owen.
The irony there is that the Cool and Create remix of this song is probably only slightly less known than you and Owen.
Hey, can you play Wonderwall?
No. Fucking Night of Nights, though. Am I right?
Dude, fucking... So, I know how to play guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
My greatest regret, I don't know how to play Wonderwall on the guitar.
Well, thankfully,
So whenever
you're
I'm
probably...
playing it in anything that's not my room, somebody, guarantee you almost every time without fail, somebody goes, can you play Wonderwall?
You should learn how to play Wonder World.
They probably have a lot of tutorials online. Why is that always the song, though?
It's a meme, that's why.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it's like a joke.
Well, what's the joke involving being able to play Wonder World?
No, it's just...
I actually don't know, I actually don't know Wonderwall, so...
It's, basically, the joke is, I don't know where it came from, and I'm probably just, like, totally culturally ignorant as a result of that. But, it's just like a thing that whenever you see somebody with a guitar, the request is you go, play Wonderwall!
See, they're gonna play something, that they tell you to play Wonderwall. So then you play that one song, so then you play, the, Generation 2 version of Lavender Town, okay? And then, somebody mistakes it for Sweet Caroline. Except that's not actually what happened.
Did you? I just looked up the Know Your Meme article on Wonderwall.
No, you're mean!
That's the website.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to pop up. Go away. What does it say? It's been cited as one of the most frequently covered songs in the recent history of contemporary music, while equally mocked for its cliched nature and textbook status among novice guitarists.
Is it a good song, though?
It's okay. I mean, it's not, like, the best.
I think the guy's voice sounds like he's speaking through a horn that's like at an oddly abrasive tone,
Watch
but
what,
he
that's
still
exactly what
hits
he's
the
doing.
notes just fine, so it's like also decent. That was a weird description.
It's, well, like,
That's
he does speak with a super intense British accent, specifically for singing.
I feel
Oh,
like
that too.
nobody's
Um,
better at visualizing music than Carrie.
They have to be able to speak my language to understand where I'm going with it, though, or else it'll just sound like a random jumble of words.
That's because if you don't speak English, they can't understand anything you're saying.
It's like
That-
It,
I can't refute that.
it's like disappearance. You keep trying to explain math.
Equivocation.
However, even if you do speak English, doesn't necessarily guarantee that you'll understand my descriptions of music.
That's right.
I don't know. I feel like I understand your descriptions pretty well most of the time. I just get
We
a
get
little
each other.
surprised by how descriptive they are.
Really specific. No, Evan, I encourage you after this to listen to Wonderwall and see how accurate that was.
It's like you listen to a song and then Carrie's just like, oh yeah. It's like you're driving down a highway at like 7:52 p.m.
Exactly.
While
On the winter solstice.
yeah. Everywhere I go, flowers, flowers, and more flowers. I haven't seen Gensokyo like this in a long time. The last time this happened was exactly 60 years ago.
I was gonna
Old
say,
lady.
she's elderly.
Well, I was just hiding and observing. I wasn't hiding and observing you. You're a Tengu, right? There are other humans that'll net you more material than me. I'm a newspaper reporter that mainly focuses on yokai.
So she's blushing. She's into the Tengu
The
also.
wind told me that
I
there
like this.
was a yokai. Oh, fuck. How much do you know? If I receive money, I intend to record the truth. I see, that's unfortunate. I'm a yokai that manipulates flowers. I'm the one who caused this incident to occur. Eh? I don't see what's so unfortunate about that, but if that's true, then it'll be a huge scoop. What's unfortunate is that I was lying.
You know, it's not a good idea. You ever see that video where the guy's just like, there's like a house on fire and there's like firefighters around it? And then a dude just like walks up to some police officers and goes, see that fire? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, I started it. And like, one of the police officers goes, oh yeah? And he's like, yeah. And then he like, the police officer like looks at the other guy and the other guy's like, oh. And then it just cuts to him just being arrested. And then they like put him in the back of the car and he looks out the window and he's just smiling. He's just like, yeah.
He has like the biggest grin on his face when he's getting his mugshot taken.
It was a great video, 10 out of 10. Directed by the Coen brothers.
Unfortunately, the sequel was directed by Quentin Tarantino and it wasn't as good.
The sequel was.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What'd you say? The sequel was?
The sequel was directed by Quentin Tarantino and it wasn't as good. Honestly, I just wanted an excuse to say Quentin Tarantino's name because I like
gonna
It's
say,
a really
on it.
great game.
Quentin
Very satisfying.
Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino. I call the T's.
Boy, there sure is a lot of bullets on the screen. You could almost call it bullet hell.
More like
Well,
bullet
then what would
heaven.
be? I was about.
Carrie, get fucking wrecked.
I just did. See if I can dig myself out of that wreck. Anyhow, what would bullet heaven be? Maybe like one bullet every 5 seconds. Completely in the opposite direction from you.
You're the one firing the
still
bullets at that rate.
You're the one firing. Well, to be fair, you still are firing them here.
Yeah, you see Aya's screen there? That was bullet heaven.
See, but I feel like we're ignoring some important distinctions because this is bullet hell in the sense that like it is hell of bullets, not hell for bullets. Or at least that was a
My brief survey of Gensokyo's flowers led me here. This is the last of it. You're here, aren't you? That bottleneck that hangs out around here. Bottleneck? What's that supposed to mean? Is there something here at Muen no Tsuka? You came. The bottleneck Shinigami. What are you talking about?
Fucking roasted.
What? This place has become... See, the red spider lilies are out of season. A certain Shinigami was taking it a bit too easy. That isn't true. There's just way too many ghosts now. Something strange must just happen in the outside world. So I wasn't working a little bit, and I let a couple of flowers become possessed. Forgive me. What nonsense are you blabbing about? That's what you call a rush of business. Also, while you're not doing anything and the flowers are blooming, it makes me look bad, doesn't it? Okay, I'll try to take care of it. Take care of it right now. By the way, Carrie, I asked the question before, like, where does this fit into the Death Note canon?
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. All the spirits ended up showing up the mass number because of the events of Death Note.
That's a good point. I suppose after that many deaths, like that in such a mysterious fashion would lead
How
to
many
a lot
people
of
died in
unrestful
Death Note?
spirits. I
For
don't
the
know.
least two.
record, I
At
actually,
least, yes, at least 2.
I actually did not finish Death Note. I'm just bringing this up because Carrie used to love it.
You did.
It used to be her favorite thing in the whole
It
world.
was my favorite thing between ages
Not
like
oxygen?
15 or 16 and about 18. Maybe 17.
We all go through that.
It was a
anyway,
short but intense phase.
A short but intense phase.
Yeah.
What phase are you in right now?
Mitosis.
Mitosis. Continually in at least some phase of mitosis. Typically multiple at once, given the amount of cells in my body.
Wow, you have more than one cell in your body? I could only
No,
have
I'm
one.
a single cell. I'm a single cell
When you
organism.
have more than one DBZ villain in your body.
Oh. I have one cell, but I have 3 trillion Vegetas.
Okay, that said victory for life. I thought it said Wonderwall.
Carrie! Wonderwall for life.
Oh, Evan, you're gonna have to listen to it after this. Not because it's particularly good, but just so you have
get the-
context.
Alright. So, what was I gonna say? Right, Carrie, what phase are you currently in?
So, that's a good question. I mean, like,
Wax
media-wise,
Yeah, or...
I haven't, like a,
I guess I was just kind of asking in general, really.
okay, so I haven't been into much fiction lately.
Is it religion? Is religion the phase right now, or is that
Well,
forever?
That's been ever since like, my birth. But the nature of that phase has changed beyond anybody's wildest imagination.
Dude, as soon as Carrie was born, she's like, wow, that's so interesting. That was my Carrie impression. No,
I bet
Carrie,
I
you know
could
what
do a
phase
better
you're in?
Carrie impression.
I don't think so, actually.
I came in.
Um,
I came in 6th place in the Evan lookalike contest.
What was it? There was actually a bunch of those, like, Dolly Parton, like, went and tried to, like... She went to a bar and they were having a Dolly Parton lookalike contest, but she was, like, overemphasizing her makeup, her hair, like, everything. She just, like, tried to make it look, like, huge or whatever. To the point where she entered the competition and did not win.
Wow.
Anyway, Carrie, you know what phase you're in right now?
What?
Wax and gibbous.
I was just about to say the same thing.
You know what's
that.
really great lore, though?
What?
Guess what phase of the moon is? It is
Is
right
it
now.
Wax and Gibbous?
It's wax and gibbous.
That's my favorite phase. And you guys
Is it
know
your
that because I
favorite
mentioned
gibbous
it
too?
probably every 3
My favorite's
Times
the
we
gas
recording.
gibbous.
What? Here, I have a moon phase app. Let me open it up. Oh yeah, we are currently in a 70% waxing gibbous.
What if you were just?
We just
all
missed
waxing
6 to
gibbous?
9.
The next full moon is going to be on Monday, January 21st.
That's Milk Day.
Why is
Huh?
it this day?
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, guys.
Oh, I get it.
But some people used to pronounce it milk as a joke, and then I just started saying milk.
Milk.
It's milk
Okay.
day.
I think had you given me 5 more seconds, I would have gotten it because I was about to say, well, I know it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then as soon as I said that, I would have gotten the
You
joke.
would have gotten it.
Remember to leave your cartons of milk on the train, everybody.
From Martin
So
Luther
that-
King Jr.
So that Martin Luther King Jr. spirit can come around and collect it. But he'll only drink your milk if you've been a good boy.
I think you're mistaking for Santa.
This is
He'll
getting
only
really
drink your-
weird.
Yeah, he'll only drink your milk if you've treated everybody by their character. Which, I mean, honestly, there is actually no reason you shouldn't have, you know?
Yeah, so honestly, if Martin Luther King Jr.'s ghost doesn't drink your milk, like, you're probably just racist at that point.
Yeah, like,
Don't be racist, guys. That's the Smash Team Games message.
Honestly, though.
Don't be racist. Put a big text on the screen. Here it is. We did it. Solved mission statement. Alright, I'm the CEO.
Who promoted you?
I.
It's my show, Will. Unless I say it's our show, in which case it's our show. But more importantly, it's
Wait,
my show.
Go see your
If Will's the
man.
CEO, does that make Evan God?
Yes, it does.
No, Zach's got
I was trying to think what's above CEO.
It's called Smash Team Productions, not Weckick Team Productions.
Excuse me.
What?
I asked to be excused.
No, you're gonna sit at the table like a good boy.
No! Fuck!
I was about to say ladies, the duel begins.
Yeah.
It always says
I
it.
love that. I know, I love it.
It's like this game has like a it's like somebody should make like a mod of this game where there's like an announcer and it's Mung Doll from Chowder. Ladies.
I haven't thought about that show in a while.
It's like the best cartoon I've never seen.
Why haven't you seen it?
Because, I haven't looked at it.
There's an episode that has a talking lemon who's a ninja and he's voiced by Steve Bloom.
We really underscore live in a society.
Man, this fight sure is going on for like
Lots of carrots.
Right? This is the carrot, the roasted
flaming
garlic Triscuit carrots.
No, there aren't any
See.
Triscuits here. I'm not playing as Raven.
Roasted
no,
garlic
that's-
carrot
that's true.
Triscuit
There's no Triscuits.
It's
or
okay,
roasted
guys.
garlic Triscuit
I
carrots.
lied.
It's all over now. Aki is a dejected loser.
Yeah, fucking parrot and shit. Fuck off.
Oh my god, I cannot read that.
Wow. Here, I'll do my I'll do my best to read it.
With the slightly red color.
All right, the cherry blossoms of the shrine boomed. Oh fuck. Looks blue. The
Looks like the
troublesome
yokai is
yokai
back again.
again.
The cherry blossoms have gotten. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, for the record, I am watching. I just want to point out, I am watching this video at 360p right now because it just went up on the Roz channel. So I cannot read that text. You guys are gonna have to read it yourself.
That looks like how it looks when I don't wear my glasses.
Wait, the flowers.
But I'm wearing my glasses.
There was a time when Carrie just refused to wear glasses.
Yeah. I wore them for... Let's see, I started wearing them in 8th grade, and then I stopped wearing them... beginning of senior year in high school. Because I broke them and didn't get new ones, and then I didn't get new ones until 2 years ago.
And that was Carrie's
So-
first sin.
Between 18 and 21, I didn't wear glasses.
I didn't wear glasses until junior year of high school. I got my glasses because I sat in the back of the classroom. That's where my assigned seat was, and I guess I probably could have asked to be moved up. But I figured it would be nice to have the glasses.
Yeah.
I
That was
got
the
my
first time I got
glasses. I got my glasses in the second half of my year at preschool.
Oh, wow.
And so I got them so I could see well in class, right?
Yeah.
I picked them up an hour and a half after my last class ended.
Like,
For the school year.
oh my gosh.
I was like, damn it. You know how some school years they end on a half day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I believe every school year did that in our school.
Yeah, no, but I mean, what about some schools ended the school year with a half year or half day?
Yeah.
Well, half year.
Yeah, we
Half
did
year.
that
Yeah.
in elementary school.
Our like Our school.
No,
Our school
yeah, they
district-
always did it, but why?
Yeah, our school district always did that.
Interesting.
To make us feel special.
Oh.
I don't
The
know.
last day of school always was like very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because by that time, like, the teachers don't want to give you your final test, like, the last day of school, if it's,
Right.
like, in the first half of the day. They don't fucking want to do that. And so they always, like, have you do it, like, a day before or whatever, and then they just, it's like an activity that you get to do.
Yeah,
And it's
you
just
watch a movie or something.
Yeah, and you just show up, you bring, like, a pencil. You don't need, like, no notebooks, nothing. You just, like, bring a pencil, and you don't even use it. You just, like, fucking break it in your pocket and stabs into your kid.
And you
Speaking from
sever your
experience.
femoral artery and bleed out.
Yep, that's penciling. All right. It's time for final thoughts.
Alright, so I've made this comment every time. And I just want to make it again, because once again, it is a fact.
That Klaus is an anagram of Lucas.
Yes. But secondly, the art's been getting better. It's not quite maximum spice yet, but it's
Maximum
definitely
spice.
getting there. Surpassed jalapenos for sure.
It's just
Habanero, not quite.
What about ghost pepper?
Ghost pepper spicier than habanero, so like, no.
Okay.
But I did kind of like the multiplayer thing. It was a nice, callback, refresher, etc. The plot, man, just not as good as I was hoping it was gonna be. Just kind of like, oh, this bad shit's happening because this person was a fucking dumbass, and it's like, all right, well,
They
It makes
actually
sense.
Established that it's not even bad stuff that's happening. It's just something is
yeah,
happening.
it's just like everyone thinks it's a bad thing, and then you go, and then it's this person's fault because they're just stupid and lazy, and then it's actually not that bad. So it's like the first Indiana Jones movie all over again. The point is, I did like the world building that they did. I thought they talked about a lot of stuff, and I thought it was really cool. Just like, oh well, it's because they possess the flowers, and then I don't know. I kind of extrapolated some neat philosophical questions from it, which is always a good thing. I'm going to say art's kind of neat, gameplay was kind of neat, story was kind of lame, but the world building was really neat. 7.5 out of 10.
You didn't talk about the game at all.
I said gameplay.
Oh, you did.
He said the word gameplay once. Their phrase
The multiplayer thing, that's part of the game in my onion.
Okay, in your onion.
in your onion.
All right.
Well, I suppose I can pick up with the fact that we had to play against an AI, and of course, as usual, I can't speak on this from experience because I haven't played it, but it seemed to me like when you're playing against... Okay, so when I was younger, I had this PC gaming pack that was like online board games, or it wasn't online actually, because it was a regular old PC thing, but
Back
you play
before
chat.
computers existed.
PC stands for personal computer, you ding dong. So I could play games like chess or checkers or other online board games against an AI. And that was never fun. Like, the fun part was when you could do multiplayer with your friend or your sibling or whatever, and that was kind of the feeling I got with this too. It was just like, okay, I'm playing against a computer that's programmed to play well, but not perfectly, so you still have a chance to win, and it loses some of its interest to me with that. The story went by pretty fast to me. It was kind of sudden. I did like how the flowers were blooming excessively as a result of the spirits, but it wasn't the most exciting. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like I was going into a world's best movie being premiered, but what do you expect from a Touhou game? I have been enjoying the backgrounds. I do feel like I touch on the backgrounds with each review, but
Probably
ever
most
since...
on the first one, ugly.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted to point out. Was ever since Touhou 6, I feel like the game is growing more and more into the 3D background concept. Ever since they adopted it, I did particularly like this one. I felt like it added to the story without taking away and distracting from what you're trying to focus on in the game. Um, Finally, I would like to touch on the art similarly as Will. I felt it was an improvement of the doll-like style from the previous game, which I enjoyed. But this one added a more dynamic touch with interesting expressions, so it was like an enhanced version of the previous style. So I think overall, I want to give this one a 6.5 out of 10.
All right, all right. So I don't really care for this game that much. It's just like you kind of play it and then you beat it and then okay, that's it. So I haven't really given it that much attention. The multiplayer aspect's neat, but I actually have nobody play it with, so I kind of don't give a shit. And then I'm just thinking to myself, come on, just die already. And honestly, like, so I feel the same way about Touhou 3 as well. But it's just like when I got ready to record this, I'm just like, I haven't played this game in a while. I wonder what I think about it. And then I play it again. I'm like, oh right, now I remember why I haven't played this in a while. It's not bad, but it's not fun. So also the story is kind of dumb because just like, oh, there's ghosts. What happened? Shinigami's lady slacked off. Then in comes the boss, this Yama, and then she starts telling you why you sinned or like what your sins were, and then you beat her up, and then nothing changes. The flowers are still there. Music's still really good, especially the new themes that were introduced. Especially Aya and Aki's themes are both very, very good. They're favorites of mine. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say with it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So anyway, next time on Smash Team Games, we are going to be going back to the traditional formula with Touhou 10 Mountain of Faith. Until then, this is Smash Team Games signing off.
Bye bye.